you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Dan, will see a Major League debut on the mound in this one.
Anytime you're making your Major League debut, particularly starting a game, I'm sure there's some anxious moments going on. One of the keys for every young pitcher is to not try to be better than you were in the minor leagues. Go out, the mound is still 60 feet 6 inches away. The big key, make sure you continue to pound the strike zone.
So now here is Eloy Jimenez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the White Sox, the center fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Pitch on the way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And there's one gone to start the night. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
That'll bring up Harold Baines as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Moncada stands at first with 1 out. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed 3-2. full count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and in steps Big Frank. First pitch on the way.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out to right field. Buhner back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That is good. The designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
Next will be the designated hitter, Paul Konerko. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And now the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And that misses 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one sent foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ready with the 1-2 to short. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all 3 of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Now to the plate, here is J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Ty France. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Now the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Minoso will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-0. Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Runners on first with one down. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1 to Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Into the box, Minnie Minoso. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 9.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Gilbert is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So now to the plate, Luis Aparicio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Buhner is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Grandal is off of first with 2 away. Nope. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
2 men on, 2 out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First offering, takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. 1 run is scored. And a second run is across. And he's safe.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Harold Baines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 runs already home here. And another foul ball. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Moore is under it. And that will end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The White Sox lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jay Buhner, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on the way, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Kyle.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Haniger, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. He finally finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Fouled off. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Frank Thomas. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Nope, inside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Waiting next is Paul Konerko. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready now for the White Sox, Paul Konerko. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Junior, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The batter, number 9.
Into the box now, Minnie Minoso. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Still 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here's the first pitch. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Luis Aparicio goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. From the belt, the pitch. Here's Monty Grandal. He's in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First offering on its way.
1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lewis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 4 and the Mariners nothing. And stepping in, Dylan Moore, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Dylan Moore.
First pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now that is shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Adios, pelota. A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So here now is Ty France. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Edgar Martinez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh and 1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1 and 2.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1 and 2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We played 3 full. It's the White Sox 4 and the Mariners 1. Chris Flexen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Flexen.
Ready now is Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, it's really hard as a pitcher when you're not able to throw the ball in the strike zone to try to get some outs. And that really was his demise in this one. 5 walks, had a difficult time finding the strike zone.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy.
Baines.
This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Harold Baines. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jay Buhner.
Jay Buhner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-1. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Mitch Haniger will be next. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. Popped him up. Thomas over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First pitch on its way. Pitch on the way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Haniger is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Kyle Lewis.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1 to count. Haniger leads off first with one away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
Into the box, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And that one yanked just foul. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. The Mariners threaten, but leave them loaded. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. go in the top of the fifth. And next will be the imposing power bat, Frank Thomas. First offering on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, ball three here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Paul Konerko, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
3-1.
Count is 3-2.
Swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Buhner is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, number 9.
So next to bat will be Minnie Minoso. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Next up is Luis Aparicio, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the next to bat will be Leury Garcia, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
This side, ball 1.
Swing and a liner, but this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In for strike 2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. White Sox will strand 3, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jace Fry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Jace Fry.
Digging in will be Ty France. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Baseman, Ty France.
First delivery to him.
Outside, that's a ball.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
At the plate now is Edgar Martinez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Buhner.
Next to hit, Jay Buhner 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Griffey Jr. stands at second with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Full count.
Trying to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. It's back to Seattle right after this. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in next, Yohan Moncada. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
And now, Harold Baines. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Frank Thomas. As you'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. White Sox lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Matt Foster enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 63, Matt Foster.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
First delivery to him as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Mariners cut it to 2. It's now a 4-2 score.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
The catcher, number 2, Tom.
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way, and a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Dylan Moore, and it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, J.P. Crawford. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And now the first pitch.
Yeah.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. There goes the runner. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second. The 1-2
is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-2 now.
Moore at second with 2 down. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the White Sox 4 and the Mariners 2. Number 84 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 84.
Now to the plate, Paul Konerko. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Paul Konerko.
He's set, and the pitch. And here's a
Count
first pitch
1-0.
curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So a solo shot here for Paul Konerko. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
To the plate now, Minnie Minoso, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strike.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in once again is Luis Aparicio, singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed.
1 ball,
1-2 now.
2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box, Leury Garcia, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Garrett Crochet is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Garrett Crochet.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Ty France.
Leading up for the Mariners, the third baseman, Ty France.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball in.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Baines is there, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Now at the plate, here is Edgar Martinez. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Baines is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
24. Yeah. Griffey.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses
Ball
downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a line drive. And a base hit there is Junior's aboard.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Standing in now, Jay Buhner, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Throw over to the bag.
No, he's in there.
From the belt, the pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Michael Kopech trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Garcia waits on it. And that will end the inning. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. 8th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 5-2. Rafael Montero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The center fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
First offering on its way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Pops this one up. Martinez into foul territory. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. 1-2. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Yohan Moncada comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hits are even at 7 apiece. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yohan Moncada.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Chasing after it is Lewis, and that's in there, base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
So now to the plate, Harold Baines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. A swing and a shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Baines, base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is laid off of down and in.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-1 pitch is outside for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next up, Paul Konerko. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lewis waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
So next to hit is Minnie Minoso. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Paul Sewald answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Louis Aparicio, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Buhner is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Mariners 2. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now into the box, Kyle Lewis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on the way, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Adios, pelota. solo shot here to left, his second of the game. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Now batting, catcher,
Into the box now, Tom Murphy. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hendricks has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. The M's find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point. But that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, J.P. Crawford. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
2-2 count.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Swing and a liner, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's now 6-3. So stepping in is Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. First pitch of the AB now. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Whoa,
and he misses with it. 1-1. One and two to the White Sox catcher. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1.
Hey.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Garcia stands at first with one out. Two balls and no strikes. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Now the 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A man left for the White Sox. They still lead it 6-3. Now at the plate is Ty France. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Digging in next, Edgar Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. Three and 1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Aaron Bummer comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Aaron Bummer.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Runner at first here, one man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Minoso is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay Buhner.
So now to the plate, Jay Buhner, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jay Spry gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Logan Gilbert worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.